return on investment. Okay, I'm going to break it down for you very easily. All you need is a paper, a pencil, and a calculator. Anyone can do this. Now, it doesn't stop there. Once you have the cash flow and the return on investment, right, you need to decide if it's a good deal, bad deal, or average deal. How do you know? Well, you're going to go to the next section where I explain that to you in the 4 guiding principles of investment. All right? These guiding principles are what I call your decision-making markers. It's a tool that's going to give you for each deal a go or no-go signal. So do not.
The Johnny Depp and Amber Heard court case has been setting the internet on fire for the past few weeks, and a testimony took place on Wednesday, May 25th, that kind of took it to a new level. And believe it or not, I actually have a first-hand account and first-hand experience directly with one of the testimonies that took place that kind of got Twitter buzzing. The morning started off with Johnny Depp returning to the stand to essentially make his closing arguments, claiming that he was allegedly falsely accused by Amber Heard of sexual violence and physical abuse.
I can hear myself
But
now.
halfway through the day, there was a moment where a lawyer stepped up who was not involved in the case at all and wanted to intervene on allowing someone to testify on behalf of Johnny Depp's team, who happened to be
Domestic violence.
Don't pay full price on Apple when you
There's
can
a lot
do
of
this
domestic
instead.
violence.
Meet Capital One Shopping. So Capital One Shopping is a free online extension that can...
Well, now to a story of treachery and deceit. From the outside, they looked like a happily married couple, but when Faisal had doubts and turned to a lawyer, his wife took their breakup to the next level.
You're about to witness one of the most audacious attempts by a wife to frame her husband for domestic violence.
She's dangerous, very dangerous.
Watch how this woman astonishingly punches herself in the face, not once, but twice, later telling police her husband bashed her.
It's flipped my life upside down. I'm not the guy who I used to be anymore.
This is a story about temptation and treachery, a lover and a liar, where romance makes way for revenge with catastrophic consequences.
Well, I haven't actually heard of a scenario such as this, inflicting injury upon themselves in order to set up a scenario which results in someone else being charged.
If love is blind, then Faisal only had eyes for Asma.
She presented herself like she's the perfect girl on the planet.
He met her through an online Muslim dating site and proposed soon after leaving Western Sydney to meet Asma in Morocco. However, while Faisal was hoping to return to Aussie with a life partner, he now believes Asma didn't share that dream.
She's a greedy person. She's materialistic.
Just like
the two officially tied the knot here last year, and Faisal was hardly frugal in making his new bride feel at home. He worked 2 jobs, spending everything he earned on his wife, from Gucci tracksuits to leather jackets, rings, necklaces, and shoes, holidays and fine dining, parties in Morocco, and money wired back to Asma's family. A fawning Faisal says he was a good provider.
All this traveling, going back and forth twice and 3 times, and doing all the functions, receptions, engagement, jewelry, stuff, probably I'm be under 200,000.
But Faisal says they were constantly arguing, and in April, he walked into an incredible sting when he came home from a night shift at Woolies.
Yeah, it was all prepared for me, the whole crime scene.
The unit had been ransacked. Faisal says Asma was waiting for him with this disturbing message.
I entered and she just
said to me story.
that you think you are smart and you are talking to lawyers about me. Now see what I do to you. And she just ran.
CCTV captures the bizarre events that followed. Asma runs from the apartment and into the lift. She presses the button. Takes a few moments before the incredible Asma attack. She gives herself 2 uppercuts to her face and clutches her cheek. She then checks her handiwork in the mirror. Seemingly satisfied with her self-inflicted punishment, Asma eagerly waits for the lift door to open. She takes off down the hall and into the street to call police. Oblivious to what his wife had cooked up and concerned for her safety, Faisal also went to the police, where he was arrested and charged with assault. If convicted, he faced up to 7 years behind bars.
I didn't know that she's going to go to that extent, go to the police and forget everything what I did for her and just ruin my life.
In a follow-up sucker punch, Faisal says the police unwittingly helped Asma steal his things, which she had packed into these suitcases while he was being held at the station. But more importantly, Faisal's freedom was also about to be taken.
Wow.
Did you ever harm Asma?
Never.
It's like
I really
Amber
loved her.
Heard's story, babe.
Faisal spent 20 grand on a lawyer and trawled through hours of CCTV to find his get-out-of-jail card.
Pretended the
once I
husband
saw this,
punched her, but
I
she
felt
was the one who
relieved
punched herself.
that now the
It's
justice will
the elevator
be
camera.
served.
New South Wales police dropped the assault charges, but never charged his estranged wife for making a false accusation, an offence which also carries a jail term of up to 7 years.
Question is, why not? The answer is, because if they do, they're going to be embarrassed by what they didn't do at first instance.
Victims of crime advocate Howard Brown says it appears police failed to investigate Asma's assault claims properly and assumed Faisal was guilty from the outset.
So when you realise that someone has made a false declaration to a police officer and you can prove that she made a false declaration, you then charge her with perverting the course of justice. Police haven't done that.
Asma's statement to police is shocking.
Faisal grabbed my throat with both hands and began to squeeze tight until the point I was unable to breathe. He punched me on my left cheek with his fist.
You were the one who...
He has started to hit me everywhere with the belt. He was so violent to me. I thought I was going to die.
Oh my God, it's so
Faisal
Amber
suspects
Heard.
Asma's motive was an email she discovered he had sent to a visa migration agent. He says he wanted out of the marriage, which was potentially a threat to her ability to stay in Australia.
What do you feel when you look back at these photos of her?
Sad that I shouldn't have done that.
Should have known better?
Yeah, should have known better.
Asma has since disappeared somewhere in Australia, leaving Faisal to deal with the fallout from false love.
You're my life. Oh.
He's
Hello.
battling away in average shared accommodation to help pay off his debts. The hurt hubby now wants his estranged wife charged, held accountable, and deported back to Morocco.
I am the victim now. I got used and abused over and over again, mentally, financially, emotionally, you name it. I'm the victim. So she did that. Now it's her turn to face the consequences.
Faisal says he's got a long road ahead before he's
Tinkerbell.
capable of finding love again, but says he's learned a valuable, albeit expensive,
realize there's
life lesson.
If God shows
picture
you
right
true
here.
colors
No, you
of
cannot.
someone, don't try to paint a different picture. Just stick with that. You'll end up like me.
Right.
New South Wales Police are now reviewing all the evidence. We will let you know the outcome.
Thank you. What happened? Yeah, because you could look.
Find new Cetaphil Gentle Clear in
Hello,
the Acne app today.
40110.
Cetaphil, complete acne care for sensitive skin.
Hello to people who watch me on Up Live, YouTube, and Facebook.
Hi, folks.
Oh!
Hi.
Oh my God!
Dr.
The doctor's
Tucker.
in the house. Thank you.
Honey, is he really here or is this just a dream?
We've been waiting for a while. Can you tell?
I cannot.
So we are constantly playing the
I can't.
Beauty indeed lies in the eyes of the
Hello.
beholder, but there are some people who are just simply beautiful no matter what eyes you're using. The beauty of these people are so rare, fashion companies are paying huge amounts of
look at
money
the
to have them as
eyes.
brand
Oh,
ambassadors.
okay.
Welcome to Afro. Today we take you on a ride around the diaspora as we discover 10 very rare black beauties that will simply blow your mind.
Ooh,
Do tell us which of these people is the most
that
beautiful in your
color.
eyes. Winnie Harlow. Winnie Harlow was born Shanta Brown. She became the first model with vitiligo to bring some long overdue awareness to this skin condition. She has been called nasty names like crow, zebra, and on some occasions physically abused for her skin. Vitiligo affects 1 in every 100 people. This is a disorder in which white patches of skin appear on different parts of the body. A chance encounter with a Toronto journalist began her fame. She is now receiving fat checks for her one-of-a-kind looks.
I always feel so sexy and so vibrant when I wear Versace.
You've probably seen her in videos like this. And this. Winnie is certainly redefining beauty, but what do you think? Leave us a comment down there. Kudia Diab. Well, we all know the stress people of color go through on a daily basis.
So
and if you are someone like Kudia, you would have one hell of a time.
I grew up in Senegal, so I was bullied a lot by my classmates because of my skin color.
Meet Kudia Diop, the Senegalese model who was once bullied for looking too dark, but now the melanin goddess is taking the internet by storm with her beautifully rich skin tone and mesmerizing looks. Kudia started modeling when she was just 17 and won over the hearts of millions with her beautiful photos that have earned her a following of over 400,000 people on Instagram. She is also inspiring people to embrace their differences, writing that if you are lucky enough to be different, don't ever change it for anybody else. We couldn't agree more, because even though her skin color is common in Senegal, many people still prefer lighter ones.
Look how pretty.
Nikia Phoenix. So you think freckles are not particularly beautiful and that only Caucasians and red-haired people have them? Well, think again, because Nikki Phoenix is different. Her natural dark hair, dark skin, and large bright freckles which almost covered her entire body made her famous. There is hardly anyone who would call Nikia ugly. But once again, that's just me. What do you think? Comment below. Fame began for her when she was noticed while trying to get some coffee. And yes, an ordinary cup of coffee can change your life for the better. Nikia was heavily bullied when she was just a child, but that didn't in any way affect her self-esteem.
Okay, this anxiety, this is nothing. I am so much bigger and stronger.
She feels confident in front of the camera and has no trouble communicating with people. And so I just want to say, don't ever say no to a cup of coffee. Slick words. At the time of this video, this black beauty is only 25. She's a real sensation of the fashion industry.
We're talking about foundation, pro filter. You get a foundation, you get a foundation.
As you can see, Slick Woods isn't your average model. She's completely different from the girls you expect to see on the runway or on the cover of fashion magazines. She has a very short haircut and a gap teeth in her childhood. She was teased because of the way she looks, and besides, she was born in a poor family and had to work her way up from the very bottom. She had to endure a lot in her life. We're talking about poverty, imprisonment, and a whole lot more we can't mention here. But after she got into the world of fashion, she quickly made her way to the top, but not without the help of celebrities like Rihanna. Today, though Woods and Rihanna are very close friends, Woods is
Facebook
very grateful. Have a look
up?
at this Instagram post. Daki thoughts. When you first look at Daki, you might think that she's some kind of doll because she looks so perfect. Her smooth skin, ideal face, silky hair. Damn, she looks like a doll. However, Daki is a real person from South Sudan, but she was born and raised in Australia. Her real name, Yadak, turned out to be so difficult for her classmate that they gave her the nickname Daki. While it may seem offensive to some people, but not to Daki, she now uses Daki as a pseudonym. Daki became so popular by taking part in Australia's Next Top Model show, and the girl of course was immediately noticed, as it often happens that beauty and fame go hand in hand. But she never had it easy as she faced disgust, trolling and verbal abuse on social media. Some people say Daki is an exact copy of Rihanna in her youth. What do you think? Leave us a comment down there. Machi the Wonder Kid. How did Ben and Angela, a black Nigerian couple living in London, give birth to a white daughter? The answer may not be what you're thinking. According to experts, there are 3 potential reasons for the baby's unique appearance: a dormant white gene which entered both of her parents' families long ago, a genetic mutation unique to her, or albinism. The first report on the family strain case had ruled out albinism, but could also be the case because albinism, a condition where a person has little to no color in their skin, hair, and eyes
What
can remain
albinism?
dormant in genes for many generations.
Albino.
Just because the couple's living relatives
Albinism.
aren't afflicted by the condition doesn't mean that they aren't carriers, but it is not the only possible explanation. Doctors say Namchi's parents may harbor a long dormant Caucasian DNA from a long-forgotten interracial coupling. The third possibility is perhaps the most tantalizing, but also the scariest.
Okay, so that's...
This is me now at 42. Healed my 8 years of chronic back pain after having kids. Became a...
What happened to this person?
I'm going to get treated with Juvederm Voluma XC.
My cheeks have added volume for lift.
We've all heard the phrase, love the skin you're in. But if there's something you really don't like about your appearance these days, you can probably do something about it. If you have enough money to invest in expensive cosmetic purchases, that is. But what happens when someone with too much money decides they want to change the way they look? Well, this, and this, and this. Without further ado, let's take a look at some filthy rich people who turned themselves into plastic. Jocelyn Wildenstein. If you asked present-day Jocelyn Wildenstein to stand next to her former self, you probably wouldn't even think they were distant cousins. In fact, the Jocelyn Wildenstein we see today looks more like a badly drawn cartoon than a real person, let alone a 75-year-old woman. But how did this once attractive American socialite end up with a face that looks like it was inflated by a bicycle pump? Jocelyn was born in Lausanne, Switzerland in 1945, but later moved to Paris where she became a skilled hunter and pilot. Jocelyn was then introduced to billionaire art dealer Alec Wildenstein at a shooting weekend, and the pair married and had 2 children together. But Jocelyn later discovered her husband had been cheating on her with a 19-year-old Russian model. And what followed was a high-profile divorce that ended less than amicably in 1999.
Oh, wow.
Desperate to lure her ex-husband back, Jocelyn hatched a plan. If her husband loved hunting big cats so much, she would just turn herself into one. After the split, Jocelyn secured a $2.5 billion settlement and over $100 million a year in maintenance, making her one of America's
$100 million
wealthiest women at the time. And what did she do with all that dough? She pumped it into expensive surgeries, that's what. Experts speculate that she has had upper and lower eyelid surgery, a brow lift, facelift, lip plumping injections, chin augmentation, fat grafting, and cheek implants, among other procedures. It's also thought that she has undergone a procedure called canthopexy, which elevates the eyes to give them a cat-like appearance. Despite all this, Jocelyn claims she hasn't had a single surgery and says her looks are all down to her Swiss heritage. Ah, yes,
Hello.
I forgot everyone in Switzerland looked like lion-human hybrids. After Jocelyn's ex-husband died in 2008, she resided in a cushy $13 million apartment on the 51st floor of the Trump Towers. But all that came crashing down in 2018 when she shockingly filed for bankruptcy, claiming her bank account balance was at $0. I wonder if plastic surgeons take IOUs these days. With so many plastic surgery tricks in the world, it's easy to be fooled. But here's one thing you can always rely on. Here at Be Amazed, we do things
YouTube
en
watchers,
natural.
viewers,
So you can
and
expect weird, wonderful, and downright
and
amazing
Facebook,
fact-based
and Up
content
Live.
every
Hi.
single day. All for the low cost of tapping those like and subscribe buttons and tickling that little bell
Like a good
icon.
neighbor.
All done? Onwards.
Straight
Detox. This next cosmetic surgery fanatic needs no real introduction if there are any RuPaul's Drag Race fans in the house. Detox, real name Matthew Sanderson, is a
it's a dude.
world-famous
Used to
drag
be a
queen and
boy.
one of the most memorable contestants from the show, placing 4th on Season 5 and later returning for All Stars 2, where she was the runner-up. Detox may not have taken home the crown on either occasion, but she certainly holds the title as one of the most cosmetically enhanced queens from the show. Detox started getting famous by performing in nightclubs in the early 2000s, and even had appearances in music videos for huge stars like Rihanna and Kesha. Since then, she has carved out a successful career, even appearing on the cover of New York Magazine in 2019 and placing 14th on the magazine's list of the 100 most powerful drag queens in America. Of course, she looks totally different without all the makeup and wigs, but Sanderson himself has also changed pretty drastically in appearance. He once looked like any other ordinary, nerdy kid and discovered plastic surgery at the age of 17 after attending his very first drag show. Looking back on this time in his life, Sanderson once said, "My entire life I was a string bean. I was very skinny, and I realized that I could have a beautiful body by injection." And that's exactly what he did. Although the exact number of procedures that went into the making of Detox is unknown, Sanderson has previously talked about having gallons of silicone injected into his body, including his hips, pecs, shoulders, and butt. In 2018, Detox hit the headlines after a procedure designed to manufacture the perfect six-pack went horribly wrong. As you can see, Sanderson's abs ended up looking totally uneven and lumpy. Detox then appeared on the TV show Botched, where he begged celebrity surgeons to fix the embarrassing abs. Man, rich people will truly stop at nothing to avoid actually working out. Plastic surgery is still a pretty controversial subject these days, but thankfully, there are much easier ways to help keep your appearance under control. For example, 2 out of 3 guys will experience some form of male pattern baldness by the time they're 35. Luckily, this uncomfortable experience can be treated with an incredible subscription service known as Keeps, who kindly sponsored today's video. This revolutionary approach to hair loss treatment offers generic versions of FDA-approved hair loss medications, making them way more affordable and all delivered right to your door. Better yet, the service puts you in direct contact with doctors through online consultation and 24/7 messaging, where you'll be provided with a carefully curated treatment plan designed specifically for you. Keeps treatments typically take between 4 to 6 months to start showing results, so sign up now to save your luscious locks before it's too late. A buddy of mine tried it out, and honestly, his hair has never looked better. Simply go to keeps.com/beamazed or click the link in the description to receive 50% off your first order. That's keeps.com/beamazed. Now, back to some appearance changes that weren't quite so easy. Nanette Hammond. Remember the iconic line, "I'm not a regular mom, I'm a cool mom," in Mean Girls? That pretty much sums up the vibe of 45-year-old mother of 5 Nanette Hammond. This Cincinnati mom decided that looking quote-unquote normal just wasn't for her.
When is a credit card reader for your phone or tablet?
George Prince.
Not just a credit card reader for your phone or tablet.
Instead, she decided that she wanted to look like, you guessed it, Barbie.
Nasa apply ba ko, Art?
Who loved to play with dolls as a little girl, has already spent nearly $500,000 on her transformation to date, and she has no plans to stop anytime soon. Her cosmetic surgery journey kicked off when she was just 21. Shortly after, she started dyeing her hair signature platinum blonde when she dropped $3,000 on her very first chest augmentation surgery. Soon afterwards, she started getting regular Botox injections as well as collagen filler for her lips, something which has become a ritual these days. When Nanette reached her early 30s, she really started splashing the cash, spending about $1,700 on extensions and hair coloring, as well as $140 a month on spray tans, $350 on manicures and pedicures, and $490 on eyelash extensions. Because of her impossibly small frame, Nanette has to get custom-tailored clothes made, which costs another $280 a month. And it doesn't end there. Nanette got another chest enhancement at 38, boosting her cup size to a 28H for the low price of $9,800. On top of that, she has spent $50,800 on dental veneers for that perfect cartoonish smile. How does she pay for it all, you ask? Well, that's simple. She doesn't. Her husband, Dave, does. To really complete her Barbie fantasy, Nanette
Barbie.
even has 3 custom-made Barbie cars totaling a whopping $247,000,
Wow.
also bought by Dave. Nanette doesn't make any apologies for her lavish lifestyle and loves the idea that she will probably look like Barbie well into her old age. What do her kids think? Well, in Nanette's own words, they're just so proud of me and what I've achieved through surgery.
Juan Carlos,
Aw,
hello.
Isn't that precious?
Well,
Jessica Alves. It doesn't take a genius to see that the 36-year-old Brazilian-British TV personality and former air
what's wrong with
steward
her
Jessica
face?
Alves has had more than just a few touch-ups over the years, but her cosmetic surgery journey is even wilder than you can imagine. This plastic princess was born Rodrigo Alves in Sao Paulo on the 30th of July,
doing?
1983, to a Brazilian mother and British father. Alves' grandfather bought her Barbie dolls and let her dress however she wanted as a child. However, Alves was never happy in her own body growing up and was bullied for the way she looked, which led to an infatuation with the kind of perfection only a plastic doll could possess. At just 19 years old, Alves had her first nose job, opening up a whole new world of possibilities. But the first doll she sought to emulate wasn't Barbie, it was
Mr.
Ken.
Will!
Having been self-conscious for so long,
Waka.
Alves decided to transform herself into the ultimate image of masculinity, complete with bulging pecs, rippling abs, and chiseled cheekbones. Of course, it was all manufactured. In fact, just a few of the whopping 103 different surgeries totaling over $500,000 that went into this striking look include a hair implant, brow lift, eye lift, ears pinned back,
Squeno,
cheek
hey.
implants, and fillers pumped into her shoulders,
Hello, Mark.
triceps, and abs to create the quote-unquote perfect six-pack. But
Wow.
at the start of 2019, Alves started to come to terms with something she had been holding back for a long time.
happened?
She was transgender. The image of her desires wasn't Ken after all, it was Barbie. A year later, Alves came out publicly and debuted her female name and her new look to the world. As you can see, Alves now has luscious blonde locks, a curvaceous waist, full lips, and an ample bosom. She's already dropped a further $130,000 on her female transition, with surgeries including six-pack removal, chest augmentation, Adam's apple and jawline shaving, a face and eye lift, liposuction, and Botox. But how does she afford it all? Her family owns a string of grocery stores in Brazil, which has made them very
they're rich.
wealthy. Although it's unclear exactly how much Alves has profited from the business herself.
today?
But she
No,
also
probably
inherited
tomorrow.
several properties in Marbella, Spain, which she lets out
I'm
to tourists.
doing-
What's more,
this
she
is an,
has become something of a
using
TV
OBS.
personality over the years, booking gigs on various reality TV shows
Yeah,
like
I can't
Celebrity
'cause
Big Brother
I've
UK.
only-
Although her appearance is already pretty striking,
I'm live for
Alves
28
still
minutes,
has
so
plenty
I can't,
of
like,
cosmetic
log out.
procedures in mind alongside her dream of full gender reassignment surgery. For Alves, true happiness is life's greatest investment.
Oh, wow.
Valeria
Show it to me maybe
Lukianova.
tomorrow.
If you have even a vague idea of what a Barbie doll
Look-
looks
oh,
like,
yeah.
then 35-year-old Ukrainian model Valeria Lukianova will probably seem eerily familiar to you. That's because she is known as the world's real-life Barbie, and
Did you
it's
cut your
easy
hair?
to see why. With her mesmerizing ice blue eyes, perfectly straight blonde platinum hair, and impossible bodily proportions, it's hard to believe
cut your
that
hair? I'm pretty sure
Valeria
you cut your
wasn't
hair.
made in a factory. This life-size doll actually grew up in Tiraspol, a gloomy city in Europe's poorest country, Moldova. Valeria rebelled as a teen and originally went for a more gothic look, but when she turned 16 and moved to Odessa in the south of Ukraine, everything changed. After landing some small-time modeling gigs, Valeria dyed her hair platinum for the very first time and met a wealthy construction mogul named Dmitri. Valeria had already learned to apply her makeup and style her hair in increasingly theatrical ways by now.
Did
but
you
with
dye
a
your
little
hair?
help from Dimitri's bank account, her metamorphosis really kicked into high gear. Nowadays, her waist
to
is
Facebook.
impossibly
I can
small,
put you
and
up.
her proportions barely
to
resemble
my
those of a
Facebook.
normal human being. But if you want to know
And message me
exactly
there, I can
what
put you up.
procedures helped her
I wanna see
achieve
it.
that look, you'll
$1,200, $5,000, and this one is $3,000.
have a hard time hearing it straight from the horse's mouth. The only surgery Valeria has ever admitted to is some, chest augmentations, while she claims the rest of her look is simply the product of makeup, daily gym workouts, and a particular
Facebook Live
diet.
there
In
too.
2014, she even stated that she had converted to a cult called breatharianism and was training herself to live off only
What the heck
light
is
and air, although she
breatharianism?
soon realized it wasn't sustainable. Valeria has become an incredibly influential figure thanks to her surreal looks, and even has real-life followers such as YouTuber Anastasia Shpagina, who attempt to emulate her appearance using clever makeup tricks. This real-life Barbie might be strangely
ages.
unnerving to look at, but let's just be thankful she didn't choose to model herself after Chucky instead.
My Facebook Live. Did you
Justin
message me
Jedlicka.
there?
If Valeria Lukianova is a human Barbie doll, then Justin Jedlicka
Don't
is
be shy.
Ken. Seriously, if this guy stood in a shop window pretending to be a mannequin, you probably wouldn't look twice. Justin, now 40 years old, was born in New York in 1980 and became obsessed with the idea of cosmetic surgery after watching the reality show Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous as a child. For Justin, surgery was a symbol of the kind of wealth and glamorous lifestyles he wanted to emulate. Unfortunately
here
for him,
now?
his
Are you
parents
on
did
Facebook now,
not
Mr. Will?
approve of cosmetic enhancements, so he was forced to wait until he was old enough to begin his transformation. 4 days after his 18th birthday, Justin got a nose reconstruction, and the rest, as they say,
I
is
have a live
history.
show there,
As of
live show.
2012, he had already
I'm on
undergone
Facebook
approximately
Live.
190 cosmetic procedures,
Dang, 190
including
cosmetics?
rhinoplasty, chest implants, shoulder implants, bicep implants, brow shaving and lifts, cheek augmentations, and various liposuction. Since then, it has been rumored that Justin has racked up over 1,000 different procedures, which probably makes him about 99.9% plastic at this point. Although Justin doesn't appear to come from a particularly wealthy background, he was married to a successful businessman, and the couple lived in Trump Tower before divorcing in 2016. So that might explain how he can continue to fuel his obsession. At one point, Justin claimed that he had spent around $600,000 on various
I'm putting it
surgeries
up.
and treatments. Nowadays, Justin resides in Australia, where he is proudly part of a polyamorous relationship. Well, this is certainly a more modern interpretation of the Barbie and Ken story I knew while growing up. Sahar Tabar. While Valeria Lukianova's muse is a plastic doll, Sahar Tabar, a 22-year-old Iranian influencer, chose to model herself after someone who is more, alive. For Sahar,
Hi,
it seems
Juan.
Hollywood icon
Why you not-
Angelina Jolie is
You're
the
supposed
true
to-
epitome of beauty. But if she thinks this is what Jolie looks
Accept
like,
it.
then she probably needs her eyes tested. In fact, Sahar looks more like an undead version of the star, so it's no wonder she is often referred to as the zombie Angelina Jolie.
Right.
Once upon a time, Sahar, whose real name is actually Fatima Kishvand, looked like an ordinary teenager. But by 2017, she was already racking up hundreds of thousands of followers on Instagram after posting oddly disturbing images of her distorted appearance. As you can probably tell, it seems like Sahar goes pretty heavy on the use of Photoshop to warp the way she looks, which explains the turned-up nose, super skinny limbs, and weird dappled skin we see in her photos. She also
scary.
wears colored contacts and cheek piercings to exaggerate her
Oh,
look, but there's no doubt some
I was trying to
surgical
put you up.
enhancement was involved too. Although she doesn't look quite so extreme in videos
I
uploaded
sent
to
you
her
a
social
request.
media, it's plainly
So I
obvious
can
that
bring you
Sahar
up.
had a huge transformation from the fresh-faced teen she once was. Her nose looks more pinched,
Hi,
her
Jamil.
cheeks look gaunt, and her lips look significantly fuller, suggesting she has undergone rhinoplasty, liposuction, and injectable fillers at the very least. Unfortunately, it's unlikely
Yeah,
we
maybe
will ever
tomorrow.
learn more
It's
about
not
Sahar
working.
Tabar's personal life, or how she had the means to afford her cosmetic surgeries, because she was arrested in Tehran in October
I can't, 'cause
2019.
I'm using it on my
Sahar was
Facebook.
charged with the corruption of young people, as
Maybe
well
tomorrow.
as blasphemy, inciting violence, and gaining income through inappropriate means. She was sentenced
likes
to
to-
a whopping 10 years in jail,
Oh.
and has since pleaded for Angelina Jolie to campaign for her release. Sahar's Instagram account was also deleted following her arrest,
how are you,
so it
Lander?
doesn't seem like
Ekdalam,
we'll be
hello.
hearing from the zombified wannabe again anytime soon. Pixie Fox.
Pixie Fox.
Many women strive to achieve that hourglass figure, but what does that really mean? Well,
Exercise,
just ask
don't
model
eat.
and former electrician Pixie Fox, who has spent over $125,000
That's a
on
lot of money.
surgeries to turn herself from an ordinary woman into a living cartoon.
Oh my gosh.
The Swedish-born 31-year-old aspires to look like her favorite characters, from The Little Mermaid to Jessica Rabbit, and will stop at nothing to achieve it. So far, she has already gone under the knife in over 200 different plastic surgeries,
200, that's
including
a
a
lot.
nose job, eyelid surgery, a brow lift, lip and cheek fillers, 4 chest augmentation surgeries, and a Brazilian butt lift. Pixie has also had permanent makeup, a cosmetic technique that involves tattooing the face with designs that resemble makeup, such as eyelining and enhancing the color of the cheeks and lips. But
Ooh,
that's
I'm sorry.
far
Hello,
from
Raj.
the craziest thing Pixie has done to reach her goal. Of course, cartoons are known for having impossible bodily proportions, but there was just one thing
Yeah, I
standing
can't
in
log out.
Pixie's way: her ribs.
How to escape the heat if you don't have an air conditioner. This only takes 5 minutes.
I put
If you're
ice.
tired
That's
of
a
hot
good
and
idea.
stuffy rooms or high AC bills
So in 2015, she went ahead and had 6 ribs removed
6
in order to
ribs?
suck her waist in as tightly as possible.
Deepash.
She described the procedure as a dream, but admitted that it wouldn't be done by most plastic surgeons in the United States. Pixie, who had already been wearing a corset 24 hours a day, now has a 16-inch waist, but is hoping to
Yeah, you
break
can
the
take-
current
you
world
can send
record of
pictures
15
on-
inches. But that's not all. She also had her
the
nose
messenger.
and ears pointed to achieve that
Mr. Wayne.
comic book look, and even traveled to South Korea in 2017 to have her jaw broken, shaved, and reset to give her a more pointed chin. A year earlier, in 2016, Pixie made headlines when she underwent a risky surgery to give herself permanent eye implants. The procedure,
Eye
which was
implant?
performed in New Delhi, India, and is usually only done to correct abnormalities,
crazy.
cost around $5,600 and permanently changed her eye color from blue to a more deliberately cartoonish sea green. Having been featured in countless magazines, over 180 newspapers, and television channels in 42 different countries, it seems like the media's continuing obsession with Pixie's cosmetic journey might also be enough to fund it. I wonder how long it will be until Pixie discovers a surgery that can somehow turn her into a 2D human. Fulvia Pellegrino. If you were to walk past 56-year-old Italian woman Fulvia Pellegrino on the street, you might think you've just passed a glamorous blow-up doll come to life. But take one look at Fulvia on her wedding day, and you'd hardly be able to pick her out of a lineup. Oh, my bad. I didn't even point her out in the photo. She's the one wearing the tie. If you haven't put 2 and 2 together by now, Fulvia, formerly known as Fulvio, is a transgender woman. Fulvia realized she was born in the wrong body when she was just 15, but she knew those in her small hometown of Peveragno would not understand, not least her highly religious family. So Fulvia kept her identity secret and vowed to live life as a man. True to her plan, she met her wife Marisa, the other woman in the photo, and the pair started a family together. By day, Fulvia embodied exaggerated masculinity, racking up a collection of guns and expensive cars. By night, however, she would frequent local gay bars and would even cross-dress in the safety of her own garage. But some 20 years ago, Fulvia decided that she could no longer hide her true identity from the world. She told her wife Marisa that she had plans to transition. And after coming to terms with the initial shock, Marisa decided to stick by her. Although Fulvia used to run a restaurant, she no longer works, and the couple depend on Marisa's salary as a holistic therapist. But Fulvia knew that wouldn't get her far when it came to going under the knife. So Fulvia sold her guns, cars, her former restaurant, and even a house in France to finance her expensive surgeries. With support from Marisa, Fulvia has spent almost $80,000 on her transition, which has included 150 lip and cheekbone injections, 4 chest augmentation surgeries, 2 rounds of liposuction, skin removal and laser hair removal treatments, as well as a butt lift, costing a cool $30,000. But Fulvia isn't satisfied just yet. She still has a few procedures in mind, including full gender reassignment surgery. What's more, some of her surgeries didn't quite go as planned. One left her belly button 6 inches lower than it should be, while her botched lips looked too unnatural for her liking. Sadly, Fulvia has been disowned by her family, and she and Marisa have been ostracized from their town. But they still have each other, and that's all that matters. You can't put a price on love. Martina Big. Sometimes it seems like plastic surgery addicts are just trying to outdo each other when it comes to sheer shock factor. But if you ask me, there's only one queen of extreme body modification, and that's the Martina Big. The 32-year-old was born in a Western German town near Luxembourg in 1988 and began her career as a flight attendant after graduating high school. Martina met her pilot husband Michael on the job, but stopped working in 2012 to pursue modeling and acting full-time. At this point in her career, it's safe to say Martina looked a little different compared to the women we see today. No, I'm not kidding. That really is her. In December 2012, Martina underwent her first chest augmentation surgery with large expandable implants. Since then, she has had 23 further enhancements to add volume to her assets, reaching a monumental bra size of 32S. To put that into some perspective, each one of Martina's bazookas now contain an implant nearly 10 times the size of a double D implant, which she inflates using a saline pump. But that's far from the most shocking thing about Miss Big. You may have noticed by now that over the course of her body transformation, she has also become considerably darker. At first, it started with an unhealthy obsession with sunbed tanning, which raised eyebrows as she veered further and further away from her natural-born race. But then Martina had an epiphany. What if she wasn't supposed to be a white woman after all? In fact, the formerly fair-skinned model claimed that her eyebrow and hair color miraculously changed after she had a series of experimental tanning injections, which revealed her true calling in life. In 2019, Martina made headlines when she announced that she had recently visited Kenya alongside boyfriend Michael, where she was baptized by a Kenyan pastor who gave her the name Malaika Kubwa, meaning big angel in Swahili. Although she has now returned to her native Germany, Martina maintains that she is effectively an African woman at heart and will continue to embrace tradition in spite of the haters. I don't know about you, but I think she should change her name to Martina Problematic. If you enjoyed hearing about these extreme plastic surgery transformations, you should totally check out this video next. It's about celebrities who are unrecognizable today. Until next time, thanks for watching, guys.
Nice. Thanks for following. That's really nice.
May nature loan you a fridge for the weekend. High noon, sun's up.
Double dangers. Let me see.
Jonathan can try all he wants to go and replace me, but he can't.
He's an imposter.
Has anyone ever confused you for a certain celebrity? If not, we've found some celeb lookalikes for you to see that will rectify that. Funny thing is, these doppelgangers aren't professional celebrity impersonators. They're normal people of all ages. You'd think that certain celebrities are one of a kind, right? As far as their specific talents, skill sets, and their general star power go, you're probably right. But it's always freaky to see someone who looks and sometimes sounds exactly like your favorite celeb. It's even funnier watching these stars react to seeing their twin. Okay, so either Rihanna is aging in reverse, which we could totally believe that girl is ageless, or she might have just found a mini-me twin out there. Rihanna had her followers and the rest of the world totally shook when she posted a photo of a little girl and we were all like, is that baby Riri? Or maybe it was one of those face app challenges where Rihanna made herself look younger. As it turns out, this little cutie is a 7-year-old aspiring model. Rihanna even tagged her mom on the post and she's quickly getting more and more followers on IG. But did anyone else do a double take for this one? Even Rihanna said, almost dropped my phone. How? Same Riri, same. You may think that there's no one quite like Hermione Granger from Harry Potter, but actually there's 2 of her. Well, sort of. Emma Watson may have a twin. Her name is Megan Flockhart and she is a real wizard with her cosplay looks. She looks so similar to Emma Watson, even a Starbucks barista wrote the name Hermione on her cup once. We think Hermione could have used Megan as her double in some classes when she was using the time turner. Did we just get super nerdy in here? Either way, Megan considers the resemblance a gift, but never loses her truest self underneath her cosplay looks, even if it's hard to tell the difference. Megan said, as much as I'd love to believe I am her doppelganger, as she's gorgeous and an idol of mine, I am myself at the end of the day. But I have similar traits to my idol, and that's awesome. We think Emma Watson needs to meet Megan one day. If Megan can't see how she looks like Emma Watson a la Hermione Granger, maybe this next girl can see herself as a lookalike. A lifestyle blogger and Instagram model, Sofia Solares, is basically a clone of Selena Gomez, and we can't unsee it. She hails from Mexico, and if you take not even 2 minutes to look through her Instagram, you'll not only see what we're talking about, you'll also see how many comments compare her to Selena. Seriously, she could walk around Hollywood and charge money to take pics with her posing as Selena, and we'd all be like, take my money. While Sophia has declared herself a Selena fan, she also wants people to know, I always try to be myself. I say it's okay to look like her, but I do not want to lose myself for trying to be someone I'm not. But Sophia did add that if Selena commented on her pics or even asked to meet her, she would cry with happiness. Do you guys see the resemblance? But if anyone needs someone to play them in a biopic, Angelina Jolie may have found the perfect person. Chelsea Marr, a Scottish operations manager at an oil and gas recruitment company, bears an uncanny resemblance to the stunning Oscar-winning actress. But maybe she should start modeling or being a stand-in on set for Angelina? But let me tell you, people have noticed the resemblance. A lot of people. Chelsea's IG follower count is up to 98,000 as of July 2019, with people commenting almost every time about the uncanny resemblance. Chelsea responded on Facebook saying, I am extremely flattered to be compared to the amazing Angelina Jolie. I don't really see the resemblance myself, to be honest. How? Another star that has a look-alike that some people just can't shake is Jennifer Lopez. J-Lo's doppelganger should also be a compliment to the star, as the twin is also a professional bodybuilder. I think we'd all like to be compared to someone with a rockin' bod like Janice Garay. A lot of these fans seem to think that the doppelganger could give J-Lo a run for her money. Janice even took to IG to say she's noticed the comparison. So what you guys are telling me is that everybody has a twin and J-Lo happens to be mine? I'll take it. She captioned one photo tagging Lopez's account. The bodybuilder boasts over 147,000 Instagram followers, and she regularly posts pictures on her account of her extremely toned physique along with some inspirational messages. While J-Lo and Janice haven't met yet as of 2019, we think that encounter would feel more like looking in a mirror. But one lookalike that has us a little worried is there a long-lost twin to the Hadid family out there? Well, there is a Dutch model named Isa Iserman that we found on Instagram who is a dead ringer for Gigi Hadid. Do we need to ask Mama Yolanda if there's another Hadid baby we didn't all know about? Seriously, it's practically impossible to tell the difference between Gigi and Isa when scrolling through their Instagram feeds. Refinery 29 spoke to Isa, and no surprise here, she's heard the comparison before. She said, when I signed with Milk, they posted a picture with the caption, "The new curvy Gigi Hadid." So that's the moment I realized it might be true. Strangely enough, Isa thinks that when her hair is down, she looks more like Gigi's sis, Bella. What do you guys think? Gigi has yet to comment publicly on her surprise look-alike, but there's no denying this pair would shut down the runway together. But there's one pint-sized star who might have the most uncanny doppelganger we have ever seen. Ariana Grande has a signature look, so when we noticed this look-alike, we had to do a double take. Jackie Vasquez, who is a huge fan of Ariana's, sports the singer's eyeliner style and poses. How does Jackie feel about being compared to one of the biggest pop stars in the world? Well, not half bad. She said, "It feels amazing to be compared to Ariana since I see her as a sister. She's so beautiful, so it kind of boosts my self-esteem when people tell me that. I honestly don't know how she feels about the comparisons, but to me, it's a huge compliment." Guys, she even has what looks to be that same adorable dimple that Ariana has on the left side of her face. Even though she's had people mistake her for Ari and stop her on the street to ask for photos before, unfortunately, due to some hateful copycat comments, Jackie has had to make her Instagram profile private. Why can't the haters just let people live? While a lot of these lookalikes have been adults, sometimes a celeb may just have perpetual baby face. Ed Sheeran caught the internet's attention not for having a new song out, but for finding his true twin, a 2-year-old girl. Photos of a British girl went viral because of how much she looks exactly like the singer. The little girl's name is Isla, and her mom, Zoe Walton, can't believe how viral it has gone. But when Ed himself finally saw the photo of Isla, he wanted to make one thing perfectly clear when he joked around saying, "She's not mine." Hopefully Isla has similar musical talents to Ed's so that we can hear chart-topping songs written by this little girl. Another singer who has a doppelganger so convincing it has us confused is Taylor Swift. Taylor, meet your long-lost twin, April Gloria. She is a huge T-Swift fan who just happens to be a master cosplayer and, oh yeah, she looks just like Taylor. Seriously, this resemblance is actually super freaky. From the sparkling blue eyes to the sweet demure selfie poses to Taylor's signature lipstick looks, April has this thing down. April's Instagram should be more than enough to convince you that there are actually 2 Taylors in the world. While there hasn't been a face-to-face meetup yet, we think just a few more concert interactions between Taylor and April will lead T-Swift to want to do a full-on mirror routine. April even loves cats like Taylor does. If one of these celeb twins is actually a time traveler, it's probably this next one. Scarlett Johansson may need to explain herself and tell us if she's actually ageless.
I have a doppelganger.
After a Reddit user posted a photo of this 72-year-old grandmother, Geraldine Dodd, at age 22, it caught the attention of way too many people, including ScarJo. The actress told the story on The Late Show saying first, "Oh my gosh, I have a doppelganger." As it turns out, ScarJo was so charmed by the Reddit user and his grandma that she invited them out to a movie premiere. She recounted them having a great time actually, saying, "She came to the rough night premiere and we did get kind of trashed." And she agrees with everyone and said Geraldine Dodd looks exactly like she did in the 2014 film Lucy. Also, in case anyone was wondering, Geraldine, according to Scarlett, she's just awesome. And ScarJo wants to hang out again. She told Colbert, "I will eventually make my way to Arkansas and continue this lovely family reunion."
She's just awesome.
While ScarJo's twin was 22 in the photo where they were #twinning, this next star's twin is copying his 90s looks. Leonardo DiCaprio has a doppelganger that hails all the way from Sweden, and his name is Konrad Anurad. Because hey, what's better than 1 Leo? 2 Leos. The Swedish man has posted several photos on his Instagram page showing his likeness to DiCaprio right down to his smoldering stare. But we actually see the resemblance when we compare Konrad to Leo in the 90s. You guys are seeing this too, right? Konrad actually claims that he gets it a lot, saying, "I get to hear that I look like him quite often, especially since I work as a bartender in a nightclub." Seriously, in some photos he looks like he's literally on set in a movie that Leo probably made in 1996. We think it's not only their literal exact faces, but that swooping and tousled hair. This next doppelganger moment is truly, and we can't resist saying this, so fetch. A viral moment heard around the world was the moment this teen posted her senior portraits and Twitter went absolutely nuts. The lookalike, named April, took to Twitter to innocently share 2 of her senior portraits.
Okay. Oceans. Ito nga yan. I'm going to sing.
Watch the NBA Finals live on ABC,
with YouTube TV.
Blood
Try
on
it
Ivy.
free. There's a lot to manage in life right now. Chase Secure Banking is right
mic
there with you
test
to
1,
help.
2.
With the convenience to manage your money from
Mic
the
test
Chase
1, 2.
mobile app.
Test. Hello. Oh, my camera. Okay. Mic test 1, 2. Hold on. Rewind. Rewind. Ugh, I can't find my earpiece. There you go. There you go, I shared. There I find you in the mystery, in oceans deep. My faith will stand, and I will call upon your name, and keep my eyes above the waves. In your embrace, for I am waters. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take me deep
When is a credit
When
card
is the
reader
credit
for
card? Hi, Begzod. Favorite. Favorite. I love you, Lord, for your mercies never fail me. All my days I've been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake up till I lay my head, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. And all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. Your voice, you have led me through the fire, darkness night. You are close like no other. I know you was a father, I know you was a friend, and I have learned of the goodness of God. And all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. Oy, ba natapos ko? Okay. It's 1 hour and 11 minutes. Hello to my 472 viewers. To Facebook, and we have YouTube. YouTube? Okay. Tapos na, no? And then tap it straight. Facebook. Looking in your eyes, I see a paradise. This world that I found is too good to be true. Standing here beside you, want so much to give you. This love in my heart, that feeling from you.
When you order pickup at Kroger, you can save just as much as you do in store with no surprises or hidden markups. That's convenience you can count on. Kroger, fresh.
Oh, so it went. How? Serious? Akarido, Mr. BS, hello. I'm broken down. I need to love it, I need to hide. I'm something weak. You got me begging, I'm on my knees. I don't wanna need in your love, I just wanna need and it's killing when you're away. Don't care for you. Got one little taste. Sugar, yes please. Would you come? Hello, Flip. RB high, right here. 'Cause I need little love, a little sympathy. Yeah, show me good loving, make it alright. Need a little sweetness in my life. Sugar, yes please. Would you come and put it down on me? You picked me. Hello, Ahmed. RB, what's up? Ngayon mo lang ako pinalo. I'll follow you back. Paalo na kita. Ay, yan eh. Just wanna where you are, and kinda one little taste. Sugar, yes please. Would you come and put it down on me? 'Cause right here, 'cause I need little love, a little sympathy. Show me good loving, make it alright. Need a little sweetness in my life. Sugar, yes please. Would you come and put it down on me? Diba? Hi, Malik. Okay, the lazy zone.
Happy birthday, baby. What do you think of your new boat?
I'll tell you when I actually step foot on.
Hey, Mike. Ah, there you go. Now I can hear you. Hi, Marky G. Hello. Today I don't feel like doing anything. I just wanna lay in my bed. Don't feel like picking up my phone to leave a message at that tone. Today I swear I'm not doing anything. I'm gonna keep my feet up and stare at the fan. Turn the TV on, throw my hands in my pants. Nobody's gonna tell me I can. I'll be lounging on the couch, just chilling in my snuggie. Picture MTV, they kids teach me how to Dougie. In my castle, I'm the freaking man. this is great. That's come round and I get my college degree. But my old man will be proud of me. I'm sorry, Papa, you'll just have to wait. Yes, I said it. I said it 'cause I can. Today I don't feel like doing anything. I just wanna lay in my bed. Don't feel like picking up my phone to leave a message at that sound. Today I don't feel not doing anything. No, I ain't gonna comb my hair 'cause I ain't gonna anywhere. No, 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 no. I'll just strut in my birthday suit and let everything hang loose. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, today I don't feel like doing anything. I just wanna lay in my bed. Don't feel like picking up my phone to leave a message at that sound. So today I swear I'm not doing anything, nothing at all. Ooh, 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 nothing at all. Oh, no, no. Okay, hello, Mike Chess. Hi, Michael. Mike Chess wants you. Put your fingers rings up to the moon. Hey, girls, what you trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe, so player. Oh, look out. Pop, pop. It's showtime. Showtime. Guess who's back again? I didn't know. Oh, they don't know. I bet no one since we walked in. Hi, Juan. Designer makes includes fineless shoes. Don't look too hard, might hurt yourself. Not to get the color right. I'm the dangerous man. Wala pa pala. So many girls around me. I'm waking up the rocket. Keep up. Fix your face. I'm my fault. You're better joking. Keep up. Put your pinky rings up to the moon. What you trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe, so player. Oh, look out! To convert for the hustlers, gangsters, better say ugly ass friends. Can I preach? Oh, can I preach? I gotta show you how to pick it. Take a sip, do you dip, spend your money like I can't say that word. This is fresh. That's bad. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up. Hi, my love. Keep up. Why you my face? Fix your face and my fault. You've been checking. Keep up. Pinky rings up to the moon. Hey, what you trying to do? Hey. In the air. Head to toe, so pair. Oh, look out. Okay. trying to do? Hey. Head to toe supply. What you're trying to do? Head to toe supply. Magic ka dyan.
Gray Whale Gin. You can taste your way along the Pacific coast.
Ni hao ma.
With every
30 more
refreshing sip.
minutes.
Gray Whale
Less than
Gin
30
truly
minutes.
tastes like California in a glass. Enjoy the journey. Cheers.
Ugh, my back hurts. Baby, I need your lovin', I need you now. When I'm without you, I'm something weak. You got me begging, I'm on my knees. I don't wanna need in your love, I just wanna deep in your love, and it's killing when you're away. Oh baby, cause really don't care who you are, just wanna do where you are, I'm gonna one little taste. Sugar, yes please, would you come and put it down on me? I'm right here, cause I need little love, a little sympathy. Yeah, show me good loving, make it alright. Need a little sweetness in my life. Sugar, yes please, would you come and put it down on me? You pick them up. Hang. One thing I'm living for, I wanna need in your love, just wanna deep in your love, and skilling when you're away. Hi Christian, cause really doing where you are, just wanna be where you are, I'm got one little taste. Sugar, yes please, would you come and put it down on me? I'm right here, cause I need little love, a little sympathy. Yeah, show me good loving, make it alright. Need a little sweetness in my life. Sugar, yes please, would you come and put it down on me? Yeah. Hello. Sugar, yes please, would you come and put it down on me? Hi, ni hao ma. I'm here, cause I need little love, a little sympathy. Show me good loving, make it alright. Need a little sweetness in my life. Sugar, yes please, would you come and put it down on me? Sugar, yes please, would you come and put it down on me? I'm right here, cause I need little love, a little sympathy. Yeah, show me good loving, make it alright. Need a little sweetness in my life. Sugar, yes please, would you come and put it down on me? Aha. Okay. Oh my goodness, my goodness. Okay.
Excuse me, green tea, music for a sushi restaurant. All eyes, all eyes. I'm not going to get lost. I'm not going to go wrong. Staying cool. 'Cause I love you, babe. In every kind of way. Just a little taste. You know I love you, babe.
Your shipping manager left to find themselves, leaving you lost. You need to hire.
I need Indeed.
Indeed, you do. Indeed Instant Match instantly delivers quality candidates matching your job description.
Hey. There you go.
Live with EOA.
Not, I already say that.
I just wanna take you home.
Hey, Julius. Bye. Hello. 你好吗？ But I saw a man brought to life. He was warm, he came around, he was dignified. Showed me what it was to cry. Would you be that man I adore? Don't seem to know what your heart is for. Don't know him anymore. Nothing where we used to lie. The conversation has run dry. That's what's going on. Nothing's what I'm torn. I'm a lot of faith. This is how I feel. Cold and I'm ashamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusions never change into something real. Wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. You're a little late, I'm already torn. Guess should I see it? Di ko mabasa. Line. Girl beneath my veins and now I don't care, I have no luck. I don't miss it all that much. There's just so many things that I'm torn. I'm a out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm good and I'm ashamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusions never change into something real. Good and I'm ashamed. Ay, mali pala. Hello, Jessica. You're a little late. I'm already torn. Hello, Maddox. There's nothing where he used to lie. My inspiration has run dry. And that's what's going on. I'm torn. I'm a lot of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I'm ashamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusions never change into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. I'm a lot of faith. This is how I feel. Cold and I'm lying naked on the broken pala. You're a little late. Hi Jerome, I'm already torn. Malik, hello. I have 20 more minutes. Yes.
Drop it on Disney Plus to see all your favorites.
Head to Hulu. Watch the latest hits, movies.
Pop by ESPN Plus to catch a game or an original.
Looking for your next streaming destination? Come to Bundle Town.
Get the Disney Bundle only $13.99 a month.
Hello, Mati. Hey, hey. Teka. I was so high I did not recognize the fire burning in her eyes, the chaos that controlled my mind. Whispers goodbye and she got on a plane, never to return again, but always in my heart. Hi Ibrahim. Hey. This love has taken its toll on me. She said goodbye too many times before, and her heart is breaking in front of me. I have no choice, 'cause I won't say goodbye anymore. Oh, oh, hi Mr. MK. Oh, oh. I try my best to feed her appetite, keep her coming every night, so hard to keep it satisfied. Oh. Kept playing love like it was just a game, pretending to feel the same, turn around and live again. Here we go! This love has taken its toll on me. She said hi VA guy too many times before. And her heart is sick. Why are you crying? Me, I have no choice, 'cause I won't say goodbye anymore. Alex, welcome. Oh, oh, hi bro. Oh, I fix these broken things, repair your broken wings, and make sure everything's alright. Thanks for following. My pressure on your hips, sinking my fingertips into you, 'cause I know it's what we want me to do. This love has taken its toll on me. She said goodbye too many times before, and her heart is breaking in front of me. I have no choice, 'cause I won't say goodbye anymore. Taking its toll on me. She said goodbye too many times before. Her heart is breaking in front of me. I have no choice, 'cause I won't say goodbye anymore. This love has taken its toll on me. She said goodbye too many times before. Her heart is breaking in front of me. I have no choice, 'cause I won't say goodbye anymore. ito, Tagalog. You want to be in the camera too? This still wants to be in the camera. He wants to be in camera. Hi, say hello. This is Gucci. Okay, just say that. Mommy singing.
Starting at 8.
Hello, DJ. Underscore DJ. Covers PH ka dyan. Hey, stop. This song. I've been practicing this song. I'm a caboguera. I'm a caboguera. I'm a caboguera. This is high. Lalakad na ala beauty queen. Aura ko'y will make you scream. Ganda ko'y nagniningning. Lalo kang mapapatingin. Di ko na kailangang magpaganda. Dating ko palang panalo na. Di ko need ng filter sa camera. Naturang ganda'y ipandera. Di ko kailangang sumabay pa sa uso. Ako'y magiging ako na aking ginusto. Ama kabagera, ganda ko'y irarampa. Di mapapati nagsasasabihin ng iba. Ama kabagera, umaapaw ang karisma. Ang tunay kong ganda sa lahat na iiba. Sa tuwing ako'y napaparaan, narinig ang bulungan na ako'y di kagandahan. Ngunit ako lang pakialam, di ko na kailangang magpaganda. Dating ko palang panalo na, di ko need ng payo ng iba para ibandera aking ganda. Di ko kailangang sumabay pa sa uso. Ako'y magiging ako na aking ginusto. Ama kabagera, ganda ko'y irarampa. Di mapapati nagsasasabihin ng iba. Ama kabagera, umaapaw ang karisma. Ang tunay kong ganda sa lahat na iiba. Ama kabagera, ama kabagera. Bakit na kung ba't yung sinasabi nila? Ano man ang iyong gawin, talagang may masasabi sila. Isuot ang iyong corona, ikamoy na parang reyna. Ako'y magiging ako na aking ginusto. Ama kabagera, ganda ko'y irarampa. Di mapapati nagsasasabihin ng iba. Ama kabagera, umaapaw ang karisma. Ang tunay kong ganda sa lahat na iiba. Ama kabagera. Yun lang po, bow.
It's astounding. Time is fleeting.
Time is fleeting. Mother.
Takes its toll.
Viva, hello.
It's just a jump to the left.
When is a credit card reader for your phone or tablet?
Or tablet.
Not just a credit card reader for your phone or tablet. When it has the lowest swipe rate in the
What's
industry.
the fast one? Finesse.
When it comes in 5 stunningly vibrant colors. When it's free and it gives you a 24/7 live helpline. When it has the largest...
You wanna show yourself? Hi, my name is Gucci. Say hello to them. Hi. Let's sit down. Okay, I have 9 more minutes, and we're done. Hello to my 965 viewers. Hello. Wala pa pala. I can read your mind. I can know your story. I see what you're going through, yeah. It's an uphill climb, and I'm feeling sorry, but I know it will come to you, yeah. Don't surrender, 'cause you can't win in this thing called love. When you want it the most, there's no easy way out. When you're ready to go and your heart's left in doubt, don't give up on your faith. Love's come to those who believe it, and that's the way it is. When you question me for a simple answer, I don't know what to say, no. But it's plain to see, if you stick together, you're gonna find a way, yeah. So don't surrender, 'cause you can't win in this thing called love. When you want it the most, there's no easy way out. When you're ready to go and your heart's left in doubt, don't give up on your faith. Love comes to those who believe it, and that's the way it is. Hi, Mommy Olive. When we're not when there's tomorrow. Hello, Brianna Corazain Ali. Baby, don't worry, forget your sorrow, 'cause love's gonna conquer it all. When you want it the most, there's no easy way out. When you're ready to go and your heart's left in doubt, don't give up on your faith. Love's come to those who believe it. And that's the way it is. That's the way it is. Love comes to those who believe it, and that's the way it is. Oh, Osama, hello. Sup, what? Covers PH. Sammy! Jazz! Why do you build me up, buttercup baby, just to let me down and mess me around on the worst of all? You never call baby when you say you will, but I love you still. I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have from the start. So build me up, buttercup, don't break my heart. I'll be You were a 10, you told me dumb again, but too late. I wait around and then the door, I can't take anymore. If you do, you let me down again. Baby, baby, try to find a little time and I'll make it mine. I'll be home, I'll be beside the phone waiting for you. Oh, oh. Why do you build me up, buttercup baby, just to let me down and mess me around? And the worst of all, you never go baby when you say you will. But I love you still, I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have from the start. So build me up, buttercup, don't break my heart. You were my toy, but I could be the boy you adore. You just let me down. You're meant true, I'm attracted to you all the more. Why do I need you so? Baby, baby, they try to find, I guess, a little time and I'll make you mine. I'll be home, I'll be beside the phone waiting for you. Oh, why do you build me up, buttercup baby, just to let me down and mess me around? And the worst of all, you never call baby what you say you will. Hi Utkarsh, I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have from the start. So build me up, buttercup, don't break my heart. Hey, need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have from the start. Hey, so build me up, buttercup, don't break my heart. You, more than anyone, darling, you know that I have from the start. Build me up, buttercup, don't break my heart. Yeah, I thought it was your truck. It looks like your truck, right? No, it just passed. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Last. This is going to be my last song.
Brewed with Valencia orange peel, Blue Moon is one of a kind. Every time.
Mary Sandra, hello. Swaying home as the music starts, strangers making the most of the time. Two by two the bodies become one. I see you through the smoky air. Can't you feel the weight of my stare? You're so close but still a world away. What I'm dying to say is that I'm crazy for you. Touch me once and you know it's true. I never wanted anyone like this. It's so brand new. You'll feel it in my kiss. I'm crazy for you. Crazy for you. Trying hard to control my heart. I walk over to where you are. do I we need no words at all? Slowly now we begin to move. Every breath I'm deeper into you. Soon we two are standing still in time. If you read my mind, you see I'm crazy for you. Touch me once and you know it's true. I never wanted anyone like this. It's so brand new. You feel it in my kiss. You feel it in my kiss. Because I'm crazy for you. Touch me once and you know it's true. I never wanted anyone like this. It's so brand new. You feel it in my kiss. I'm crazy for you. Crazy for you. Crazy for you. Crazy for you. It's all brand new. I'm crazy for you, and you know it's true. I'm crazy for you, and it's all brand new. I'm crazy for you, and know it's true. Yeah, I'm crazy for you. Crazy for you. Huh? It smells so good. But this smells so good. Did you want to take him out? I think you need to go pee. Grapes? What's this?
20 years of.
All right. I'm going out now. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.